It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. So last year, November 2023, I'm scrolling on TikTok. So I see like this random inmate and it say like, oh, download this app. And right. So I go to the page and I'm scrolling through the page. Then I see this guy, handsome as fuck. Like, niggas in jail be fine. But anyways, so I decided to write him, right? So then he wrote back. We communicated with each other for a couple of days. Then I ended up deleting the app, right? Okay, cool. So a couple of months later, probably like maybe February, March, I see something on TikTok again, same page. So I re-download the app like, oh dang, yeah, I forgot all about that. And so I see that he had been writing me since we had started writing in November. So I write back to him, we start communicating daily around this time. I had some personal things going on, so I'm at home bored. So, we getting to know each other a little bit more. Cool. So it gets to the point where like now at this point we talking on the phone. I done sent in a visit request, so now we doing video visits. And at the facility that he's at, the video visits are like, they can pretty much call anytime. It's kind of like a FaceTime, so you don't have to like schedule an appointment, sit down, whatever. So then I say, okay, cool, I'm gonna go see him. So I drive, over 6 hours to go see him. Cool. Boom.
6 hours.
Get back. We continue to talk to each other or whatever. A couple of months go by before it's time for me to go visit him again. So this is when it got tricky. So before I get into what happened at that visit, let me go back. I'm moving too fast. So the relationship was cool. Like, he calling every day. We video timing every day. And I was a little confused because I'm like, everybody know when you talking to an inmate, they need something, they want something, it's always something. This man wasn't asking me for nothing. He didn't ask me for a dime. So I should have knew something then. I'm like thinking to myself, like, this my man, right? Like, he don't need no noodle. He don't need like no draws. He don't need no hygiene. He don't need nothing. He ain't asked me for nothing. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I know what he in there for. So, he was out there making money on the streets. Maybe he got money saved up. Maybe his family is just super supportive of him and he just don't need nothing from me. Like, he just need conversation. Cool, right? It got to the point where like I'm at family events and he's, pulling up on the FaceTime. He didn't talk to my grandma. He got your girl thinking like, yeah, he want to marry me. We gonna be together. I'm looking for jobs in his city because he want me to be like prepared by the time he get out. Which, mind you, he don't got that much time. He's supposed to get out sometime next year. But, your girl, I'm in it at this point. So we get to this visit, this last visit, and it just went all downhill. Okay, part 3. So, I go to the visit. Mind you, I said in the last video, I'm already driving 6+ hours. So, usually when I go, I'm going for more than one day, more than one visit. So we get to visit 1. We having a nice time talking or whatever. So I guess he felt like he wanted to get something off his chest. So he started telling me that he talks to other girls and was saying how like he's using them and he has to say whatever he needs to say to get them to do whatever it is. One girl, he say, was bringing stuff into the prison for him. Another girl, I guess, was giving him money. I don't know what he thought my response was going to be, but I know he didn't think it was going to be the response that he got from me. At this point, I'm damn near about to crash out in this visiting room, but I don't want to go to jail. I want to be able to go home at the end of the visit. So, you know, I'm just talking to him, asking him questions. He's saying how he, you know, wants to be with me, and that's the reason he told me, like, you my main. You know, I just want you to be aware of everything that's going on. That's why I'm telling you, so that you're not blindsided by anything. I don't care about them. I'm just using them. They don't mean nothing to me, right? So at this point, I'm pissed. Like, we ain't got nothing to say. I'm mad as fuck. One, because it's the first day, first visit. I still got another visit set up for the next day. I got hotel, whatever. So now I'm trying to debate, like, am I about to go back home? Am I about to just drive the 6 hours? Or am I coming back the next day? So I leave the visit. And of course, I went back to the hotel so that I can come back to the visit for the next day. So I get back to the hotel. I'm in my feelings. Like, I'm in my feelings hard because I'm like, what? Like, who does that? Who tells somebody that they mess with other people and expects you to be, like, okay with it? So at this point, he's mad at me because he's like, well, I told you. And women say how they want men to be truthful and honest with them, but y'all just use it against us, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I'm from Chicago. I don't play that shit. But I did go back to that next visit the next day, right? So I'm at the visit the next day. It's like super off. It's super off. Like, I'm still just asking all these questions now at this point. Just trying to get answers. You know, 2 + 2 is equaling 4 at this point. And I don't know what to say because, like, I'm literally stuck. So he talks about one girl specifically. She's from Australia, right? So this person is flying over 13 hours to get to this man. And he's talking about how I'm not even going to put her business out here because y'all will see later on. Why I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so she's from Australia. You know, she thinks they're in a relationship. And he tells me that she has a visit set up for 2 weeks from the day that I was there, right? So at this point, I am pissed because he being too open at this point. I'm like, okay, I do appreciate the honesty, but, like, nah, some stuff you need to keep to yourself because this not it. This not it. Anyway, so I feel like he really downplayed the situation, but whatever. So as I'm driving home, I'm like, let me look. So I went on a website where, like, you book the visits or whatever to see, like, what spots were taken up under his name, like what visits I couldn't book if I wanted to book visits. Girl, why I go on there and it was like 13 visits scheduled for that month. Now, mind you, I was there the 10th and the 11th. So the last 2 weeks of the month, he had like 13 visits scheduled. At this point, I knew, nah, I'm not fucking with this. But I still asked him. Of course, he still downplayed it. Like, I don't know who scheduled visits for me. And, like, I can't control when people schedule visits. Like, you know, it was people in my life before you came around. And, you know, some people just be want to come chill with me, right? No. Fast forward to towards the end of the month when it was time for the girl over there to come visit. So he's, you know, still sending messages like, I love you, I don't want you to leave, you know, I'll give up whoever for you. I was checked out at this point. Like, there's nothing that you could say to make me, like, really believe you at this point, but whatever, go off. I'm trying to figure out how to tell this next part because it's really not my story, it's really her story. But long story short, she came for the visit from wherever she came from. He ended up getting pulled from that visit and taken to the hole. And then after he got out the hole, he called. I was like, why were you in the hole? Why this man was in the hole? Because before the visit he had with her, he was on a video visit with a different female, and this lady, I guess, exposed herself, showed her titties or something. But that's shorty's story to tell because that had nothing to do with me. I blocked him after that for sure. Blocked him for sure. Now here it is November, and I'm just minding my business, scrolling on TikTok, you know, while I'm falling asleep. And I hear like this page. I hear this girl on this page like something like how my man act when I don't answer the phone, something like that, whatever. But as I'm mid scroll, I hear a familiar voice. So I hurry up and scroll back down. Y'all, why it was him, and she had posted a video that he had sent her, because they could send like video messages. So she had posted a video that he sent her, you know, saying that he loved her and, you know, all this other stuff. And then naturally I click on the page because this like almost a month, 2 months later, and I hadn't talked to him. Why this girl whole page is like videos of him, videos that he sent her, screen recordings of their video visits. She then posted the pictures that they didn't take at the visits. Like literally, her whole page is about him. And I'm like, what are the chances that on this particular day, matter of fact, it was Thanksgiving, on this particular day, I come across this. Mind y'all, I didn't go looking for her in the beginning. I didn't go looking for nobody. And that's how I knew I really didn't care as much as I thought I cared, because I just let it go. But seeing that page, and I'm like, okay, so all of the posts were like while me and him were together. So it's funny to me at this point. Now that I'm telling this story out loud, it was really fucking funny to me. And I'm just like, damn. No, I did not comment. No, I did not like. No, I did not say anything to her, because that's his journey. That's her own journey. I had my journey with him. I learned my lesson. He told me what he told me. You know, she's on there saying how she loved him so much. So, you know, maybe he doing something different with her. I don't know. I'm not no hater. Go out, sis. Do your own thing. If you come across this story and you think it's about you, it might be. But I ain't messing up bro stuff. Whatever he got going on, whatever he's saying to her to make her fly across the world. Yeah, my 6 hours was bad. I take that. But flying across the world for somebody that... But anyways, that's her story. I wish them the best. And I am going to end the story here. I feel like I left some stuff out, but I don't know. If I think about it, I'm going to come back and tell y'all. I did want to come back and say this story is not to like bash anyone. It's not to bash him. It's not to downplay her. It's not to downplay any women who date men in prison. All men in prison are not bad people. Some of them are. Some of them will try to finesse you, but there are ones that are good. Despite what other people say, if you are dating an inmate and y'all relationship is good, love on that man. He probably need it. Just make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you be careful. And, yeah, live your life the way that you want to live your life. And I also want to say, sis, if you somehow realize that this you, don't come on my page playing with me, because I got receipts. I got receipts that's going to hurt your feelings. Have a good day, y'all.
What to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard, Dizzy, Keesy Lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the link below. We got HiveMindLabs.com. Use the discount code everydaypj when you're trying to unbig that back, when you get the super fat burners, man. Thank you everyone who has been clicking the link, man. Every time you click that link, man, you just checking out something, man. Just getting detailed, man. Okay, and if you want to eat healthy and exercise, make sure you check out them super fat burners. Okay. All right, let's get into it, big dog. Now, girl, why you gonna be with, if you didn't go to jail with this man, or he didn't go to jail with you, you don't need to go be in jail with somebody. Like, just, you ain't bad looking. So why you looking for a man in jail? Like all these free men out here. I mean, unless you saw my video from the other day about the DL man. Like, hey, that's Atlanta or North Carolina. I don't know where that is. That's over there. But it's funny that when I think I know why women go find a man in jail. It's because you know where he at, and you know he can't do too much cheating. At least if he's cheating, he ain't touching. Like he might can write a girl a letter or call her, but he can't touch her. Okay, I think it's all about control and maybe a smidge of self-esteem in that. Cause why, sister? Why? Just why? I want to get into the mind of a woman who would go find a man on prison dock. Like it makes absolutely no sense. What can he do for you lately? Okay, nothing. When he when y'all go on a date, that means he gonna lay a plastic sheet of a paper bag, or not paper bag, plastic bag on his table in his cell, and he gonna lay out some beans, rice, cheese, Doritos, and he gonna be like, "Yeah, baby, this is a spread. We're gonna share this together." And like, are you serious? He gonna light some tissue. He gonna dip the tissue in some oil and some scented oils, and then light it, and it's gonna slow burn, and he gonna be like, "I'm lighting candles for you, sexy." He gonna do all this prison institutionalized stuff to make it romantic for you, and you gonna fall for it with your stupid ass. Now, I'm glad she walked away though. I'm glad she put her foot down, and I hope she never does this stupid stuff again. Like, girl, I don't understand why she would go. I don't understand why any woman would date a man in prison. Like he didn't go to prison while y'all was together. He went way before he knew you, and you went and chased him. In fact, you went back looking for him. Then when he tells you he has other women, you act surprised and fake mad. Like, why you fake mad? I mean, if he made you happy enough to drive 6 hours, you might as well get the most out of it, okay? If he got women paying his bills in jail, have them pay your bills. Make the best out of it. But no, you went the wrong way. You left him alone. You left him high and dry with a woman from Australia. I want to see this woman from Australia. She likes to go down under, but I don't know. That's crazy. Got cheated on by an inmate. It's so many things. It's so many ways I could go about this, but every time I say this, I get a lot of heat for saying this. But I'm gonna just keep it real. It's a lot of big women with low self-esteem that go get these inmates. I'm just saying, let's keep it real. I ain't saying all of y'all, cause there's some big women out here that could throw it back, and they confident, and they look good, and they will go get any man. They'll go get your man. Okay, but there's a select few that like to scroll on Prison Talk and like to take them a man not home, but to see his PO. Okay? If we look at what's that show called, Love After Lockup, it's a lot of that going on. They're just highlighting it. So, and you know what's crazy is, people who locked up, they tend to find their ex-partners. They'll find their ex-partners, and their ex-partners will be, subject to listen to them and understand that they in jail, and they'll give them some conversation if they single. Some will do it if they not single. But what do you expect to get out of that relationship? Every time a man gets out of jail and he's had a woman that's been riding for him the entire time, guess what he does? You heard it right. He leaves her. In fact, the one person who we've watched do this, and it's been highlighted so much in the news lately, is Papoose. Papoose held Remy down for 8 summers. She come home and cheated on that man with a battle rapper. Now, I'm not downplaying battle rap. All I'm saying is Papoose held you down. And guess what? The same thing happened to him. He got treated like a woman. So shout out to Papoose for taking one for the team. He had to crawl so y'all women can walk in peace. And just know that y'all ain't the only ones out here doing it. Riding for a woman, riding for a man the whole time. Then he get out and then he leave y'all high and dry. Okay, with the kids and all. So, shout out to Papoose, man. I know he's sick right now. He can't even go be with his new girl. He can't even be with his new girl because he's still married. Stupid ass. Go ahead and divorce that chick, man. Let her have all that stuff. You got a 6-time world champion, man. Go beat that up before she beat your baby mama up or your wife. Everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.